Yes, 1,000 times yes. We love this whole concept. So that was not a problem. And I would definitely say now, recently selling the Male series to Samhain was not an issue at all. I mean, it's not. But conversely, I'm going to turn that around. I wrote my mainstream, my male-female historical series after, all of my Brothers in Arms series, and I had no problem at all selling a mainstream series, even though I used the same pen name. I didn't hide the fact that this is what I wrote. They were fine with it, and as a matter of fact, they really want me to do a contemporary menage for them. So I don't think there's any stigma attached to it anymore, either in selling it or in writing it.
I've never ever had a problem, because I have to go back and say the reason why I started writing is because I didn't feel I was represented in the book. I love all these heroes, but where were the black heroines? I wanted myself to have a voice. I find the same thing to be true with LGBT people. Now, they want their voice. They want their stories told too. They don't want to have to flip the male character around and make her a woman so they can feel like they're in this book and they can feel like they're represented. I find it overwhelming response, and it's all positive because these people have been clamoring for somebody to reach out and recognize them as a people. We want diversity. The world is just more than, heteros. It's just more than cis people. They wanted a voice, and I'm willing to, because I felt the same way about it. Let me represent you. Let me try to get what your opinions are out. Let me get your point of view out there. And people love it. I have never had a problem. I don't use a pen name because, wow, I'm dyslexic and it took me long enough to learn how to spell Stephanie. I can imagine what I would come up with. But I've never tried to hide what I did.
Flash?
Well, Flash was because Stephanie was too long.
That's what I mean.
And it was actually Flashy Cat. And it got cut down to Flash. But Flash is so easy to write. It's easy to remember. I love that. But these people want representation. If we're going to represent them, they're going to support us. And not only that, they're going to tell us where we went wrong. If you did something wrong, do more research. If you did it right, this is perfect. And as society becomes a bit, I'm not going to say they become a bit more open because we haven't. What happened is the internet connected us.
Yeah.
So now everybody who felt like they were alone now found that there were other people who felt just like them. Yeah. So as a group, they are a buying force. And when that buying force demands something, who am I to stand in their way? The only color I really care about is green at the end of the day. I can give myself some self-satisfaction, and I can pat myself on the back because, yes, I did interracials, that's what I know, and yes, I represented this lesbian person, or this transgender person, or this gay and bi couple, or these aliens who want to scrog anything that moves, or these tentacle monsters. Hopefully there is a market out there.
Tentacle porn.
Tentacle monsters hiding. Because I've done tentacle monsters, and I mean, if they're out there, if they're a buying force, woo for them, I'll do more. But it's representing people and giving myself that self-satisfaction. I feel like I've done my job as a writer, as long as somebody felt that they have been represented, and they're happy with that. They have a voice. They're no longer shut down or hidden in corners, or locked in a closet, as it were.
Well, thank you all for coming.
Yeah, we kind of went over. but that's the sign of a very good.
Thank you all so much for coming. We have 2 more gift cards. How should we give them out?